This is Nightline.
Tonight, Rinna.
Lisa, over here, please.
She's been a Hollywood lightning rod for decades.
If you go on social media, I probably get called a bitch, 25 times a day or more.
From her breakthrough on Days of Our Lives,
I should be thanking you.
to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
You understand that?
What went through your mind when you broke the glass?
If you touch her, you are going to go to prison in Amsterdam.
Now spilling a tidal wave of tea.
It's gonna ruffle lots of feathers. I mean, come on.
Why she says she wore Depends on the red carpet.
I was like, wow, I could help people if I do this, and I'm gonna make that much money.
Plus, LeAnn Rimes, once the youngest ever Grammy Award winner, now starring in 911 Nashville.
You're kidding. I can't believe that murdering son of a bitch could actually go walking free.
There was just something about Dixie I really understood.
How the cast paid tribute to that famous Coyote Ugly scene. What she says about staying strong in show business. And a very special delivery. Meet the singing mailman who made a grandmother's day.
Oh, how I miss it.
And how the family repaid him for his good deed.
From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline.
Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Deborah Roberts. Lisa Rinna's Hollywood career has been long and storied. The Real Housewives star often reinventing herself. And tonight, she's at it again, telling some of the spiciest tales in a brand new memoir. Here's ABC's Jacqueline Lee.
What do you think is the biggest misconception about you?
That I'm an evil villain, and it's just not who I am.
Lisa, over here, please.
But what Lisa Rinna is, with that iconic hair and those unforgettable lips, is someone who knows how to make a moment in the spotlight last. She's an entertainer, entrepreneur, and reality TV star, commanding attention for decades. After her 8 no-holds-barred seasons on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Never said a word about it.
You know what? You played dirty.
I never said a word about
Well,
it.
let's talk about your arrest. Why don't we do that?
Every day, if you go on social media, I probably get called a bitch, 25 times a day or more. Maybe not right now, because people love me again now that I've done Traitors, but
She's coming off her unapologetic performance on this season of The Traitors.
I get to lie, deceive, and kill people.
well, I think the contestants, some of them were getting horribly cyberbullied, death threats and stuff. It's just, that's unacceptable. It's always good to remind people that this is a TV show. And, we're there to entertain. So, let's keep it fun and let's keep it chic.
Her star turn as a scheming traitor, earning her a new generation of fans on social media.
As if she just did that. Holy Lisa Rinna's good.
Rinna, a Hollywood Renaissance woman, has stayed in the spotlight through reinvention after starring in soap operas, Dancing with the Stars, and selling her designs on QVC.
So I can wear these pants to work.
No job too small. Rinna even once becoming the face of Depends adult diapers.
And they're so soft.
How about giving our viewers a little runway model turn for a great cause?
Love to. They were like 50 million people suffer from incontinence. I was like, wow. So that I could help people if I do this, and I'm gonna make that much money? Wow, I didn't realize it would be so controversial, but I love it. Now talking about it, I think it's the greatest thing ever.
Is it true it's the most lucrative deal that you've done?
Yeah, still, to this day.
By her side through the ups and downs, her heartthrob husband of almost 29 years, actor Harry Hamlin. The couple's 2 daughters are models.
What I love about the girls is they're like, yeah, we are Nepo babies, and guess what? We did something with it. It's great to be a Nepo baby, but if you don't hustle, then nothing's gonna happen.
Now, at 62 years old, Lisa Rinna telling all in a new memoir. You better believe I'm gonna talk about it.
In your book, you really go there.
I do, don't I?
And leaving no housewives tea unspilt.
About the other housewives, you even called one of them frumpy, with no sex appeal and having a weird body. Why?
That's how I feel. That's what I thought.
Are you worried it would ruffle any feathers?
Oh, it's gonna ruffle 100 feathers. It's gonna ruffle lots of feathers. I mean, come on. But listen, that's who I am. I don't say anything that is gonna devastate anybody. It'll rile everybody up, but like, what would you expect? I mean, come on, it's me.
Her book laying bare some of the housewives' most famous blow-ups, the chapters named after her most famous housewives quotes.
Well, there's actually one of the chapters you call, "Oof, you're so angry," when you were fighting with Denise Richards.
Yes.
Who told you that?
Oof, you're so angry.
Rinna joined the Bravo series for its 5th season in 2014, etching herself in the Housewives Hall of Fame.
In your first season, the iconic moment in Amsterdam with Kim Richards, that will forever live in pop culture history.
Yes, that will.
Never.
Everybody
go
will
near
know.
my husband.
Everybody will know.
You understand that?
Everybody
Never
will
go
know.
after my
Everybody will know what you don't want.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Don't go there.
What went through your mind when you broke the glass?
I'll tell you exactly what went through my mind. I had lunged across the table at her, and I remember a higher power saying to me, if you touch her, you are going to go to prison in Amsterdam. That's when I take my hands back, grab the glass, and smash it. Because I didn't want to go to jail in Amsterdam. That's the truth.
But one of her first steps into Hollywood came with a breakthrough role in 1992 as the scandalous Billy Reed in Days of Our Lives.
You know, I should be thanking you. Because I wouldn't be where I am if it weren't for you.
Billy was, you know, a really complicated character. She'd been a drug addict, she'd been a porn star, she'd been a hooker, and people really loved her.
Hi.
From there, landing another career-defining role as Taylor McBride on Melrose Place.
Go, please. I'll do anything to make it up to you, please.
How did fans of soap operas then treat you compared to fans of reality TV now?
Soap opera fans were the most loyal, the most fabulous. I mean, they just loved you up, right? Remember, no social media, none of that. Now it's very different. People can sit behind their keyboards and say whatever they'd like, and they're much more vocal, and it's much different now.
Vocal critics weighing in, especially during her final and most painful Housewives season. She says she returned to filming just days after the death of her mother Lois in 2021.
I was in full grief, you know, no excuse, but I was in a really bad place and could not handle any of it. So I don't blame the fan base for feeling the way that they did.
Before her passing at age 93, Rinna's mother was a recurring guest star on Beverly Hills.
Lois, what do you think of all this?
I want to hear Lois.
Do you feel like you were unfairly portrayed in a certain light when you were going through one of the worst things of your life?
No, I don't, because I mean, they portray you how you are. I was up.
If you come from my husband and kids, I will hunt you down!
Was that painful?
The whole year was painful. The whole thing. One of the greatest things was my being able to share my mom with the audience because they loved her. She loved fame. She loved me being famous, all of it.
But despite her pain, Rinna, feeling her fans and castmates had turned on her.
You are the biggest bully in Hollywood, and everyone knows it.
Do you believe you're actually the villain?
I wasn't cast as the villain. I would say I became the villain just my last year, really.
And years after famously dancing at Bravo host and executive producer Andy Cohen's 2019 baby shower, which the pair relived on Watch What Happens Live. Their longtime friendship crumbling, she says, in her final days with the franchise.
In the book, you wrote, "Nobody had my back, not even Andy, especially Andy. He left me in the ditch to have my eyes pecked out by the vultures."
Well, I am dramatic, aren't I? You kind of got to give it to me. I am quite dramatic.
Do you feel like you were betrayed by Andy Cohen?
At the time, I did feel betrayed by Andy. I did. That's how I felt. You know, did I put too much on him? Maybe. One good thing about me is I can easily get over things. I'd like to move on. And I think Andy does it too, actually, so we're fine.
Representatives for Bravo and Andy Cohen declining to comment when reached by ABC News. These days, Rinna is turning heads with her social media posts and those wild wigs. She's also taking on the catwalk, just like her daughters.
I feel it's my duty to be fabulous so other women around my age can go, wow, she's doing it, why can't I do it? Oh, gorgeous. Oh, I love it. If I see I got on the best and worst dress list, I'm like, okay, we did well. I don't need to be sexy mama, sex pot out there any longer. I'm able to do these quirky, fun looks. Like I posed nude for Playboy twice. Like I don't need to do that anymore. You know what I mean?
It feels like, I don't know, a sense of more freedom to just do whatever you want to do at this point.
Absolutely. Once you're like in menopause, you're like, honey, give me a cigarette and a drink and I can do whatever I want. It's true.
Decades from now, when people think of Lisa Rinna, what do you hope people take away and know you as?
I hope that I brought people joy and they think of me as, oh, I loved her. She was a icon. What a legend. I would love that.
Our thanks to Jacqueline. Lisa Rinna's memoir, You Better Believe I'm Gonna Talk About It, is out now. Next, a look ahead at tomorrow's show. The new petition reigniting debate over Pamela Smart, accused of manipulating her teenage lover into killing her husband in a scandal that rocked the country.
I know that my husband would probably be alive still if it weren't for my poor choices. But does that mean I have to be here forever?
And when we come back, Grammy winner LeAnn Rimes, from teen powerhouse country singer to a new role in 911 Nashville. How she says she's navigated a lifetime in show business.
I think humanity first and foremost at the forefront.
After the break. Welcome back. LeAnn Rimes' powerhouse vocals made her a country star by her teens, becoming at the time the youngest ever Grammy winner. Well, now she's revisiting those Nashville roots on screen, landing a regular role on ABC's 911 Nashville. LeAnn sat down with ABC's Stephanie Ramos.
LeAnn Rimes, welcome to Nightline. It is so lovely to have you here. I kind of want to call you Dixie a little bit. I just see Dixie.
I love that.
It's your character
Yes.
in 911 Nashville, and Dixie's also a singer, so you guys can kind of relate with that. But let's talk about your music career. You started in this music industry as a child. You were just 8 years old when you were on Star Search. You've now sold more than 48 million records. You were a Grammy-winning country star at 14 years old. Yeah. My gosh, nearly 3 decades ago. How does it feel to be at this level, at this stage in your career?
I mean, I'm very appreciative of all of the success, and it's wild to have been in this business for over 3 decades, and because most people don't get that type of longevity and anymore in this business. Here we are, and it's kind of, you know, it's an accumulation of life, and because it's been a wild ride, for sure.
Are there any hits of yours that you are the most proud of?
Oh gosh. I
know there's so many.
Yeah, I think all of them in a lot of ways. I mean, look at, you know, How Do I Live was the longest running singer ever on Billboard forever.
Yeah. I was just singing it down the hall.
Yeah, even before, you know, there was streaming and it was much easier to kind of hit those numbers. It was, you know, it was massive.
Amid hits like How Do I Live and your breakout Christian hit, I Need You. You are acting and you're in 911 Nashville. We actually have a clip we want you to take a look at.
Oh, yes. I'm definitely sitting down for this one.
Andrew Clark has his first parole hearing coming up this week.
You're kidding. I can't believe that murdering son of a bitch could actually go walking free.
911 Nashville, this is season 1. What has it been like to have this recurring role on a series?
It's new for me. It's the first. There was just something about Dixie I really understood, and I went in and read for it, and I got a call like 5 minutes after I walked out the door, and they were like, "We really want you to do this." And I was so nervous because singing's like breathing to me. And acting is, you know, I dabble in it. I joke that I act like every 5 or 6 years.
You created a song for the series, While Things Run.
Yep.
Which you're now releasing a record as well. How was it creating music for this project that's so different?
I love it. I love writing for a character. And when I knew that we were going to a flashback episode and there was talk of needing a song that was kind of the way Dixie got discovered was from the song. And so I was like, let me take a crack at it because I have some insider information on the emotional point of view of this character. And we wrote a song called Wild Things Run, my friend Daryl Brown and I. And it just fit.
Yeah, that's perfect. All right, so let's talk about this recent post. You and your co-stars posted a version, your own version of Coyote Ugly, dancing on the bar. So, and you sang Can't Fight the Moonlight, which you sang for the soundtrack. So where did that come from? Where did that idea come from?
I mean, I knew there was a Coyote Ugly bar in Nashville, and you know, all the girls are just so much fun on the show. We had basically, I think, all just rapped or were close to rapping. I started texting everyone in this big group text, and the things I got back were hysterical. It was instant, and it was like, oh my God, I've always wanted to dance on that bar. My husband filmed it. My husband was filming the whole thing.
Speaking of your husband, you guys met, Eddie Cibrian, on the set of Northern Lights.
Yeah.
I find you cute. You find me hot.
Makes you think I find you hot.
Is there any chance that we could see him on 911 Nashville?
I mean, there's been talk of it. He's on set with me a lot. So, you know, they're usually looking at him going, we should just put you to work. So, yeah, who knows? Who knows? That might happen next season.
You really know what it takes to stay in this industry. You've been in it for so long, and you've talked about some of those more difficult moments. So how have you handled those difficult moments that you've recently talked about?
With a lot of breath and grace. You know, it's an interesting world. I think humanity first and foremost at the forefront. We're adults, we grow up, we make mistakes in life and we learn from them. And I think that was all about, okay, my humanity first. Because I think when you're a celebrity, humanity kind of gets taken out of the equation. And for me, that was super important moving forward, that my humanity is, you know, is at the forefront.
LeAnn, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Great to see you.
Yes. Congratulations on everything, all of your success. And we can't wait to see you on 911 Nashville again.
Our thanks to Stephanie. You can tune in to 911 Nashville on Thursdays right here on ABC and streaming on Hulu. When we come back, the singing mailman whose special delivery brought joy to a grandma.
Oh, how I miss it.
And how her family repaid his kindness. Finally tonight, the mailman delivering joy in a song. It's tonight's Nightlight. Levante Harvey loves to sing along his mail route in Chicago. Whitney Cumbo heard him and asked if he'd make a special delivery to her recently widowed grandmother.
This for you, Grandma. Traded in the lazy days I used to lay down by the river.
Telling GMA he sings to share hope and joy. Well, that joy came right back to him when Whitney posted the video going viral and launched a very successful GoFundMe that helped Harvey shorten his long commute.
And there are not enough thank yous in this world that I can honestly say or give you guys. Just know that you have my heart.
And he deserves all that joy. That's Nightline. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America.